Hello, StarSeeds. Welcome to Starseed Living. My name is Lorraine. We are now at day 23 of the Dreaming into 5D experiment. I hope you've been enjoying yourself as we've moved through these different ideas and concepts as we move ourselves closer and closer to the frequency, removing the past so that we can move into the future. It is my hope with these meditations and guidances that together we are affecting the greater whole. It's like the pebble in the pond. You drop the pebble in and the reverberation goes far and wide. And each one of us is dropping pebbles in the pond of this sacred dream and helping the entirety of humanity and the cosmos move closer to the dream, to the 5D reality. That's a beautiful thing. So today in our meditation, I wanted to bring in the quantum codes, what was the word that I wanted to use? The sacred geometry of the cosmos, and let it speak to you. The language of the stars, of our star families, of the cosmos, is in sacred geometry. The words that we speak are so limiting in their ability to, in frequency, move out. So there's light language, star codes, sacred geometry. This is the language of the dimensional frequencies. And we all, as starseeds, have the ability to attune to and connect to these languages, to these symbols, to these frequencies. And so today we're going to go play in the field of pure potentiality, and we're going to sit in the frequencies of this sacred geometry, of this light language. Now, I don't speak light language. There are many star seeds and light workers out there that do, and I'm sure that you could find some. It's never translated through me. It's not how my energetic frequency receives it. I receive it in symbols in my head. So I don't have sounds with it. It's just imagery that, I guess if I thought about it, there are sounds, but they're not sounds that translate from in here out here. So we all receive our information differently. And for me, it's always been like I see words like ticker tape going through my head. So I'm seeing them, but I see words, symbols. And then my guidance has to try to attune me to how to translate that into something that can come out in an understandable form, which doesn't always work. So today we're going to go into the field, the 0 point and the void, and you're going to be able to sit in that space surrounded by the diamond light and just see what happens. See what comes forth. See if you start hearing light language or seeing symbols or sacred geometry. You know, it may swirl around you or swirl inside you, or you might just get it all downloaded into your perceived head. But it's an experiment, so let's get started. Let's meditate. Centering now, allowing yourself to settle and come to this space and this time, this joyful, expanded, beautiful moment where we can be together and expand all of life. Feel that gratitude, that abundance, that joy bubbling up inside of you. The anticipation. This is what I feel each and every day as we come together and connect. Now setting our space, connecting to each and every starseed, light worker, light being, feeling ourselves surrounded and loved, knowing that we have an entire community of light beings that have our backs. We declare that we are on sacred ground, that this space is sacred and divine, that we stand in our sovereignty, that we do not consent to anything that is not of our light. We are surrounded by the brilliant diamond light, crystalline energy, pure, loving, radiant. We are a powerful force for good, and we stand in this knowing, in this sacred now, affirming that truth. Now, in your heart space, feel yourself wrapped in the beautiful rose gold light, the arms of the divine wrapping you in love, joy, and bliss. You are a sacred extension of the divine, here for a powerful mission. Purified, cleansed, ready. You are the phoenix, the diamond light, risen out of the ashes, having burned everything that no longer serves you. You are a force. Together, we are changing everything. Now, gently spiraling up your central column, all the way to the center of your head, to your beautiful crystalline pineal. Notice how it has changed. It has shifted in frequency and tone. The energies are more brilliant, more radiant, amplified, pulsing, sparkling. They have risen to meet your angelic self. Notice your healing area. Has it changed? Has it shifted? How about your Akashic records? Have you utilized your gateway to your star family? Have you been visiting them? And now the portal to the divine, the portal to the void, the field of pure potentiality, the 0 point. Step into the portal, the gateway, this brilliant, loving transportation system, taking you all the way to the expansive field of pure possibility. Unlimited, expansive, radiant, beautiful now. As you get your bearing and you settle in, our intent here today is to allow ourselves to receive the sacred geometry, the sacred language, the symbols and sounds, the light language, whatever it is that this pure field wants to impart to you today. Allow yourself to receive the language of the cosmos, the language of energy and frequency. Allow it to fill you up, expand within you, and teach you, guide you, show you, love you. Breathe deep and settle in, and allow your receptivity to overflow and fill yourself with the divine language of Source. Surrender. Don't try to analyze. Just be a beacon of receptivity. Allow the colors and frequencies to pour in. Don't try to hold on. Just let them move in, through, and out. You can decode this later. Just let it in. Just observe and surrender. Deeper and deeper. The more you allow this to flow in, the more receptive you will be. And over time, the communications will be clearer, more abundant. In truth, this has been flowing to you all along. This is the sacred language of the cosmos, of the divine. And you are a radiant antenna of receptivity, constantly being flowed to, constantly connected. You are a divine receiver of the light. Okay, now that you've become attuned to the receptivity of the language of the stars, of the cosmos, of the divine, this sacred geometry, this sacred light language. However it has come to you, know that it is always flowing. You simply need to surrender and receive. Trust. Know that you are always connected with the divine. We're going to gather ourselves now and step back into the portal, back into the gateway, back to our crystalline pineal. Gently settling back into your crystalline pineal. Remembering all that you have learned, all that you have gained. Remember, this is an experience of the heart, not of the mind. Notice now within your crystalline pineal, behind your Akashic records, is a giant library. The library of the cosmos. Here you can find information on anything you need to know. For some, it may be a giant computer bank. For some, a giant wall of books. But here, you have access to the knowledge of everything. So you have your healing area, your Akashic records, your giant library, your gateway to your star family, that beautiful golden gateway, and the gateway portal to the void, the field of all possibilities. Utilize this space anytime you like. It is a memory peg to help you translate the divine. Now gently spiraling all the way back down to your heart space. Again, feel yourself wrapped in the beautiful rose gold loving arms of Source. Take a deep breath, and when you are ready, open your eyes. Well, did you receive your language? Did you see the symbols, hear the tones, see the colors, the radiance, the joy? Remember, it's not a process of the mind, it's a process of the heart. I'm sure that now that you've attuned yourself, you've become a giant receiver of the language, that more and more will be pouring in. Look for that. Listen for that. Watch for that. All right. This is Starseed Living. My name is Lorraine. Until next time.